Overcast all day. It was so dark. I told Billy I got up late because I woke up and I couldn't. I thought it was still nighttime, and the bedroom was so dark. And it turned out to be 6 o'clock or 6:30. And normally I have sun streaming in the window at 6:30, like I did this morning. It was very bright in the house, very bright with sun coming in, and that was 6:30 in the morning. So. When there's no sun, boy, it stays very dark, and then it was raining, actually, when I got up. I didn't realize it. Very, very quiet and gentle, very, very light rain. It didn't even make any measurement in my rain gauge, so it was just a tiny rain, but it was a beneficial one for settling the dust. Yeah, anyway. I'll shoot it back to you, and Billy may be done cooking, and maybe they're in the middle of their meal, or maybe they're done already. So we'll see how it's going over that way. Take it, Walker, and then you could shoot it down to Billy. I'm pretty sure you guys are hearing each other. The ZS3 Yankee, near Uppington in the Kalahari Desert area, K6MYC.
Someone's going to hear me. He's about 4 young, so he may not hear me. But I probably need to. It's time to start thinking about feeding the cats out there. Otherwise, they're going to start rampaging. But the wind just started howling again a bit. So it had died down. But we get this the August wind, the August winds, and. We can get this sort of for 10 days, day after day after day, wind keeps on suicide weather, but we didn't stop now. Supposedly it used to be every year, but it's not the case anymore. I recall when it was really bad, but we've had it really bad. We've been here a few times, but not every year for sure. But I think this year may be one of them where beginning of the solar cycle, more rain. We had, in fact, speaking of rain, we had quite a bit. So we'll see. For winter, 57 millimeters, 2 inches so far. 57.25 millimeters this winter. Normally I tell everybody we have 3 cloudy days, and maybe 2 of them we have with a millimeter or 2 of rain. Well, shucks. We had the 2 millimeter of rain with a drizzle on the 1st and the 2nd of August, and the 3rd actually probably as well. Cloudy, but nothing in the rain gauge. Only on the 2nd we had 2 millimeters on the rain gauge. And June, 20th, the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th of June. Over those 5 days, we had 42 millimeters. 42 millimeters of rain over those couple of days, if I see that right. Prior to that, also a quarter millimeter, so on the 14th of June. So it's been an exceptionally wet one, shall we say. You don't expect really any rain in winter. Or at least if there is, it doesn't amount to anything. The previous rainy season, the previous winter, we had 7.45 millimeters for the 2021 winter. And the previous winter before that, 2020, we had 3 millimeters of rain. So, that's normal. 7.45 was already a bit wetter than normal, but I suppose not exceptionally so. Twice in June, where once nothing in the rain gauge, and once in August, 26th of August, 1.7 millimeters. So, definitely more like normal, but not entirely. The 2020 winter season, one day, on the 10th of July, we had 3 millimeters, voila, one next morning. So, that's more normal, but this winter season so far has definitely been a little bit beautiful there. So, yeah, but I'm expecting the upcoming rainy season also to be above average, probably around 300 millimeters or so, I guess, by the time it's all said and done. Sort of double our annual average, give or take. And,
since 2003 prior to that. So fairly new station, but we are quite fortunate. We're about 100 feet from the ocean.
Okay, well, you've got everything going for you there with that nice antenna system, and the ST10, I think that's pretty good a starter. Okay, I'll let you roll to more stations because you're really barking through here. So thank you for coming back to my call, and have a very good evening there in Bali. 1D9 Baker Julian, Mexico, 6 Radio Tango Charlie. Good morning from California.
Okay, well, good morning to you too, Carlo, and we're just about ready to close out our Sunday here at 10 minutes to 11 o'clock. So 7-3 to you, and thanks again for the call. This is Yankee Echo 9, Bravo Juliet, Mexico.
73, 6 Radio Tango Charlie.
QRZ20, Yankee Echo 9, Bravo Juliet, Mexico.
Find where the dog disappeared to, that sort of thing. Aye. Anyway, to all of yours over there, have a good Sunday further, and we'll hopefully catch up again soon. K6NYC from ZS3Y.
Okay, very good, Volker. Fine on everything, and fine on your rain. Your rainfall annually is about the same as ours. You said about 300 millimeters of rain. That's about 12 inches or so. Yeah, we get about 11 to 12 inches here. Although last year we didn't get that. We got about 7. Probably a total of maybe 7 or 8 at the most. So we're really in a drought. So we're hoping for more rain. We've built this water storage area with great hopes, with great expectation. And we're hoping that it'll fill. We looked at the area that it draws from because it's hillside. There's a lot of hillsides and 3 little ravines that all feed into this area. So it's got about 5 acres of water drainage area. And I would think that it should be able to do something in terms of water storage, but who knows, or water control, if nothing else. So we've got our fingers crossed that we're going to start to get in the first rain in September. That usually triggers the grass, and then by October we start to see green, and it'll be beautiful down there. It'll really be pretty. Because we scraped off all the old ugly chaparral and brushy type of bushes. Again, for fire control mainly, but it also makes it look really nice and clear and open. Well, there you go. Best to Ian and the family there, and hopefully he can keep Rachel's dog under control. It doesn't sound like there's much of an effort there that's needed. 73s, good morning from California, and we'll look for you again on the band. You've been doing fine, holding up nicely with the Barefoot Radio, not having any problems with noise. If it was my normal noise here in the morning, well, noise is coming up, but you've been able to hold your own with it, 5, 6, S5, S6, S7, so no problem. So that's good. But my normal noise has come back, and I'm waiting for them. They're going to be in the area. Before too many months go by, they're going to be in the area replacing all the telephone poles. Because we're in a fire danger area, and they're going to be replacing all the telephone poles with taller poles and more fire-resistant hardware and so on. Here goes Blackie. Blackie just came up to visit me. Hi, Blackie. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, I know. Are you a happy kitty? Did you get something to eat? Did you? Okay. Yeah. Anyway, they're going to be replacing all the poles, and I'm hoping when that happens, the noise will go away, and I don't have to bother them anymore about this noise. It hasn't bothered us much. There was an odd day when the signal started to go away that I'd lose copy on you guys, but really very infrequently. Good morning again, Walker. Best to Bridget and yourself, and take care. We'll look for you, and appreciate having the company this morning. ZS3Y, K6MYC, clear with you. I'll just let you get off and do the cat bit, and I'll stand by for Billy. ZS1FBW, and the group, K6MYC.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, no, 67 inches annual average rainfall here. 67, not 12. I expect probably 12 inches or so, just nearly double our annual average for the upcoming rainy season, but we'll see. Cheers, Mike. 73 from the 3-1. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Bobo, I guess I was thinking of an average. Your 300 inches, 300 millimeters is 12 inches or so of rain, essentially. And that would be a great rainfall year for us if we can get past 11. But there's not much difference between 7 or 8 and 11 when you knock it all back. Mine on that. Take care. See you later, K6MYC. Bye.
Yankee Bravo.
Okay. Billy, I wonder if you're done eating there. ZS1FBW, K6MYC.
K6MYC. No, we were cooking, so I was helping Diane today. We're often sharing. Sometimes I'm making dinner or lunch, and then Diane's making dinner or lunch. And today it was a combined effort. So I was, but I've been listening all the time. I can't hear Falker. I've been hearing your part of the QSO. He's there, but he's down in the noise. It's not very strong. So I need to concentrate a lot to hear Falker. But I can hear you very clearly. We can hear you in the kitchen, and I've been in and out. And I've been reading while I've been listening. So I've been on the side all the time. And I made the white sauce, making lasagna. And Diane did the vegetable part of it, and I've done the white sauce, and so we were working together. And so while I was listening, I was doing that. But I'm not cooking all the time. It's just the white sauce. I finished that about, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes ago or something. 30 minutes ago already, and it's already in the oven. So we haven't eaten. It's just baking away. I've been listening and I've been reading, and there's so much stuff to catch up with, Mikey. So as you know, there's so much stuff happening on the planet. It's unbelievable. So I was just catching up with a few things while I was listening to you tell Falker about and bring him up to speed with the things that are going around at your QTH. Yeah, beautiful signal, really booming in here. 20 meters is working well for us. Had a great net with Stacks, and this morning 17 meters with John. That was fantastic. We got such a nice path on 17 meters, and John and I were talking for about an hour and a half on 17 meters. And then I came up on the net with Stacks, and we spoke. Jan came up, and a few other friends. And that was also a very enjoyable net today again. And then I dialed down to 205 to listen for you.
So yeah, it's been a good radio day, I'd say. It's overcast at the moment. Started sunny this morning. Beautiful day, beautiful summer winter's day. But now I see there's this kind of a cloud cover in the sky. So I actually have to check the weather. Perhaps we have some rain. K6NYC on the long path. 88 from Diane, Mikey. ZS1SBW.
Okay, very good. Well, the reason you were struggling with Volker was he was conserving batteries. He's only got 8 kilowatt hours of battery storage. And of course, he's coming into his nighttime period now, so he has to keep not use the amplifier in the evening time because it eats up too much batteries. He's been running the refrigerators and all his stuff, laptops and a few lights in the house, but he runs low power in the radio when he does get on in the evening there. He's trying to organize some more batteries. He's got a big bunch of little tractor batteries, but he's trying to organize some new lithiums and get those in, and then he'll have, he'd like to have 40 to 50 kilowatt hours of battery storage, and then he'd be in good shape. Right now he's only got 8, and he's been using it down to a point where he's got about 20% reserve. By the time morning comes and the light comes and the batteries start to charge up again, he said he was down to about 20%, 18 to 20% of his reserve. That's a good number. That's a little safety margin in there. You got a little bit left, but not much. So he's got it well organized there. But that's why you couldn't hear him, because he was just running 100 watts or so. And he figured you would probably not hear him. You were backscatter at S4, so that told me that it wasn't a direct path and it wasn't going to be good for you. But I didn't realize that until the end of his conversation. Why not cooking the white sauce and all that? I got Rocky on my chest here. Rocky's trying to go to sleep, unfortunately. Well, when he gets up on me, he doesn't come up here to get petted. He comes up here to go to sleep. Isn't that right, Blackie? Yeah. You just want to lay here and do nothing. And be a sack of potatoes. He's getting really big. He's long. He's real long and lengthy. He stretches across my whole chest. Putting him up against the size of Bootsy, he's half again as long as Bootsy is. Bootsy hasn't started to grow yet. She's still sort of got child features and head size and stuff. These other cats are all getting quite big. Come on, get up here where you can. You keep slipping off of me. There you go. That's better. That's a better position, isn't it? Okay. Anyway, you probably heard all the stuff that was going on with the prompt. Frank's coming this morning, and we're going to try and take that oak limb down. That's the major effort for the day, and then whatever else we get done is a bonus. He's working on a picnic area, and he's got some leveling and the smoothing and stuff to do down there, so he'll have plenty to do after we get done getting this tree limb down. I didn't, other than the radio VHF for UHF radio contest last night, I haven't been on very much except to chat with you. Got a little monkey chatter up on 208 or 207, but it's not going to bother you. My buzzy noise is back for a few minutes this morning. The buzzy noise went away, and I've just had white hissing, pure white noise. It was glorious. For a few minutes during Volker's conversation, it was just glorious. He could have been 10 over 9, or he could have been 40 over 9, or he could have been S3, and it would have sounded exactly the same. The low noise level is so low when that happens, I don't even have anything on the spectrum. Normally my spectrum graphs level is about a half an inch high here on the big screen, but and that's where it is now, a half inch to 3/4 of an inch high. and a continual buzz on here. I think we had radar earlier. It looked like it was, I could see a pattern to it, but what I've got on the screen right now is no pattern as such. It's just power line leakage. Yep, just straight power line buzz. It's covering up whatever else was under there originally. Let's see, I don't have much to report. Let's see, did I watch the news? I watched Bongino a little bit yesterday. But again, I worked pretty late, and I left, oh, I know what happened. I fell asleep twice. Bongino was on, and I fell asleep, and I woke up, and he was almost done, and it was almost 7:30 when I had to go out and start these nets. They aren't nets. It was just a group gathering to get more people on and make it easier for people to get some more contacts in their logs. I try to help out. Anyway, oh, geez, I don't know. He talks about Pelosi a little bit. Popped up on the screen for the weekend. They always seem to hold one nasty thing for the weekend. There's quite a bit of argument about how the economy is doing over here. They had a pretty good job recovery report. It was more than they expected.
Different things over the years, including even a vertical antenna that I could erect at night and then take down before the morning, so that no one would see it. And that sort of worked, and then every now and then somebody would, complain about, they thought my transmitter was affecting their TV or something. I thought, well, my gosh, I thought everyone had cable and we were beyond all that. But anyhow, it's the old thing about it's impossible to please everybody all the time, but pissing everyone off all the time is a piece of cake.
Yeah, well, we actually have a neighbor here. I thought I'd be away from all that, but the neighbor here runs or is in the process of trying to set up a wellness center, and part of what he does is acupuncture, and he has cited the dangers of radiation and how that can negatively affect his clientele and the effectiveness of his acupuncture work. So it doesn't matter, it's not necessarily just a homeowners association. It will always pop up somewhere and somehow.
Yeah, right here, I guess if my radiant energy coming off this antenna is affected.
Yankee Bravo 1 Alpha Radio November. I got your 5 and 8, my friend. Over, over. Take your sense, yourself for 5 and 8. Your 5 and 8, top one is a lot of noise on the frequency. This is yes, is David, and you can find a lot of information about me in QNZ.com. So, get our my friend, thank you so much for the report. Echo Alpha Uniform, Yankee Bravo 1 Alpha Radio November. Thank you so much, my friend. I will speak again. Keep healthy, my friend. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for talking to me. India, Kilo 6, Charlie Lima Delta. Kilo 6, Charlie Lima Delta. Okay, I got Echo Whiskey for something. Echo Whiskey for, please complete your call.
Echo Whiskey 7, Germany Zulu. Echo Whiskey 7, Zulu.
Okay, I repeat again. Echo Whiskey number 4, Germany Zulu. Is that correct, my friend?
No. Echo Whiskey 7, Echo Whiskey 7, Golf Zulu.
Roger, Echo Whiskey 7, Golf Zulu from Belarus. Good evening, George. This is...
Just looking at your location on the map, and see it looks like you're closer to Mexico than a lot of other populated areas, and definitely in the middle of nowhere. So you've done a good job of adjusting.